There is an egg sitting on a kitchen counter in London right now. It has been there for 2 weeks. It is perfectly safe to eat. Try that in America and food safety experts would call it dangerous. Same egg, same chicken. So what is actually going on? The answer has nothing to do with the egg itself. It has everything to do with what happens to it before you ever touch it. Every egg a chicken lays comes coated in something invisible. A thin protective layer called the cuticle. Some call it the bloom. It seals thousands of microscopic pores on the shell. It locks moisture in. It locks bacteria out. It is the egg's natural armor, built by evolution. In the UK, and across most of Europe, that cuticle is left completely intact. Eggs are checked, stamped, and sent to shelves. Never washed, never sprayed. The bloom stays on. And because it stays on, the egg sits safely at room temperature for weeks. In the United States, the process looks entirely different. American eggs are washed in hot water, scrubbed with detergent, and sprayed with a sanitizing rinse. This is not optional. It is federal law, mandated by the USDA. Every commercially sold egg in America must be washed before it reaches a store. The reason comes down to one word: salmonella. After major outbreaks in the 1970s and 80s, the U.S. government mandated washing to eliminate bacteria on the shell. The logic made sense. Wash the egg, kill the bacteria, protect the public. But here's what washing also does. It strips the cuticle completely off. Once the bloom is gone, the pores are open. Bacteria from the environment can now pass through the shell. The egg ages faster. Without the cuticle, refrigeration becomes not just helpful but necessary. The cold slows bacterial growth and buys back the shelf life that washing took away. Dr. Dina Jones, a researcher at the USDA's Agricultural Research Service, confirmed this trade-off in her work on egg processing. Washing removes external contamination, but eliminates the egg's own defense system in the process. Europe took a completely different approach. Instead of washing eggs and relying on refrigeration, the EU implemented a mandatory salmonella vaccination program for laying hens starting in the early 2000s. If the chickens do not carry salmonella, the eggs do not carry it either. The cuticle stays on. No cold chain required. It worked. A 2017 report by the European Food Safety Authority found salmonella rates in EU egg flocks had dropped by more than 93% since vaccination began. The two systems are not just different, they are fundamentally incompatible. A British egg moved into a fridge can actually have its cuticle damaged by repeated condensation. An American egg left on a counter, once the cold chain is broken, becomes a real risk. Food policy researcher Dr. Tim Lang put it plainly. The American model intervenes at the processing stage. The European model intervenes at the production stage. Both are trying to solve the same problem from opposite ends of the supply chain. So which is safer? Both work when the rules are followed. The danger comes from breaking the system each egg was built around. The egg on the British counter is not safer than the American egg in the fridge. They are each safe only inside the logic designed around them. There is an egg on a counter in London right now, and one in a fridge in Chicago. Both are fine. Both are just eggs, separated by nothing but the invisible decisions made long before they ever reached your kitchen.